Hi, Janie. How's life?
No complaints. They finally finished my new kitchen. Want to see?
Absolutely. Wow, that's amazing.
You really like it? You don't think the tile is too colorful?
Nah, it works. And I'd love to see it in person.
Yeah, absolutely. You know you can come over anytime.
I'm so glad you said that because Bonnie and I were just talking about visiting.
Oh, you and Bonnie?
That's okay, right? I thought you liked her.
Well,
You don't?
I didn't say that. She's just a little judgy.
She's not. She just has strong opinions.
That's one way of putting it. Look, you're my brother, and I love you. I support your decisions. But you remember how she treated me last time, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you two really hit it off.
She called me a mass murderer.
Yeah, that's just how she is. She's very strict about being a vegetarian, and hamburgers kind of set her off.
She went into my fridge and threw away half of my food.
But she apologized.
In the most condescending way possible, and then she asked for a moment of silence to honor all the cows I slaughtered. Okay, Jacob, here's the deal. You and Bonnie can come over, but if she says anything condescending to me, then I'm going to ask you both to leave. Do you understand?
Yes, I'll talk to her.
Good.
So how about tonight?
Tonight? You mean for dinner?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Fine, I'll make sure we have a vegetarian meal.
You're the best.
But I have beef lasagna in the fridge from yesterday. It's really good and I'm planning on eating it tomorrow. Bonnie will not go in there and throw it out, okay?
Of course not. Don't worry, I'll talk to her.
Yeah.
See you at 6?
Okay.
Should I bring anything?
White wine?
Oh, Bonnie doesn't drink anymore.
Of course she doesn't. Then just bring yourselves. No worries.
Thanks again for an awesome dinner. It was so nice to see you again.
Yeah, I had fun.
Me too. And I'm glad that you and Bonnie were able to patch things up. Right?
Yeah, she wasn't as mean this time, but there is something I noticed. It's a little weird.
What?
After you left, I went into my fridge to see if she'd thrown out any more of my food.
She didn't, did she? I told her not to. Your lasagna was still there, right?
Yeah, kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
Well, the container was still there, and it still had some of the lasagna inside.
Okay, so she didn't mess with it.
Well, before you guys got here, the Tupperware was filled, but I just checked, and about a third of the container is empty now.
Are you saying that she snuck in there and only threw out some of it?
No, because the trash is empty. Jacob, I think she ate some of my lasagna.
No, that's impossible. She takes her vegetarianism very seriously.
I know, that's like all she talks about, but what other explanation is there? You didn't eat any of my lasagna, did you?
No.
Then where'd the rest of it go?
I don't know. Maybe you misremembered how much was in the container.
Maybe.
Definitely. I mean, Bonnie used your bathroom for about 3 minutes. Do you really think she snuck into the kitchen and ate a bunch of cold lasagna in 3 minutes?
Yeah, I guess that is a little far-fetched. Pretend I didn't say anything, okay?
Sure.
Hi, I'm so excited that you're coming over today. Yep, me too. I'm sure you are. Gosh, it's so wonderful to have an amazing sister-in-law like you. We're going to have so much fun. Great, see you soon. See ya! But before you get here, I was kind of hoping that you'd follow the rules of our house. Okay, what do you mean? Well, we all know that meat is murder, so of course we'll be serving an all-vegetarian meal. Understood, I'm not going to smuggle chicken wings in my pockets, if that's what you're thinking. Of course you won't. I know you're a good person who's just trying your best. Bless you for that. But please be aware that there are other reasons that animals are cruelly slaughtered. Okay. Our house is free of all animal products, Janie. No leather, no furs. Aw, dang, I was going to wear my mink coat and moccasins. I guess I'll have to change. I know you're joking, but I've seen your outfits. You wear Nike shoes, and you know that's unacceptable. Nike? Yes, sneakers are not cruelty-free. Well, I have some Skechers. Nope. I don't really have other shoes. I might have flip-flops that are plastic. Oh, that would be fine. And about your other clothes, only synthetic materials, please. Why? So we can be sure it's cruelty-free. So I can't wear wool or cotton? Nope. I personally buy all my clothes from Blue Fuzz Outfits. Blue Fuzz? Is that even a real brand? It is, and it's guaranteed synthetic, 100%. Good for you, but I'm going to wear normal clothes. I won't wear any leather or alligator skin or whatever, but we're going to be there in a couple hours. I'm not going to go buy a whole new wardrobe just for this visit. Okay, be that way. I'll be the bigger person and just ignore. But just know that every time I look at you, I'll hear the soft cry of dying animals.
Great, see you soon.
Hi, Janie. I wasn't going to message you, but I just couldn't stop myself. I have too much self-respect to hold my tongue.
Okay, what are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I really don't. I thought we had a nice visit.
Oh yeah? Really? You're seriously going to ignore how insanely rude you were?
I don't know what you mean.
You walk into my house wearing clothes that I expressly told you not to wear.
I wore blue jeans and a t-shirt.
Everything you wore reeked of animal death. And then you spent the whole time making snide comments and insulting me to my face.
When did I insult you?
You spent an hour going on and on about your trip to Mexico when you know that the country condones cockfighting and all sorts of animal abuse.
It wasn't an hour, it was 5 minutes tops, and I only mentioned my trip because Jacob asked. I never mentioned anything about cockfighting. I don't even think people do that anymore.
Whatever, you triggered me. And you flaunted your lavish vacation right in my face just because you know that I can't afford to travel anymore.
That's really not what happened, Bonnie. I'm sorry you feel that way, but you're clearly twisting things around in your head. No one insulted you.
God, Janie, you always do this. You minimize the feelings of others just so you can feel superior. I knew I shouldn't have messaged you. It's like I'm talking to a wall.
Yeah? Maybe you should write down a list of what clothes I can wear and what topics I can mention. Is that what you want?
It would help.
I was being sarcastic, Bonnie. Jesus. And for the record, I looked into your butt-ugly blue fuzz clothes, and guess what? They're made by child labor in Vietnam. I'll send you a link to the article that exposes them.
How dare you!
Hey, can you help me out a bit?
What do you want?
Bonnie has been fuming ever since last night. Can you maybe call her and apologize?
For what? You were there. I didn't say or do anything to offend her.
I know.
Then why should I apologize?
Because she's really giving me grief. We've been having some issues lately.
I wonder why.
Please, Janie, I've been in hot water with her since she caught me sneaking a turkey sandwich last week. I've been trying so hard to keep her happy, and nothing I do is gonna work if she's still mad at my sister.
Jacob, I love you, but your girlfriend is a psychopath, no offense. You deserve so much better.
You can't talk about Bonnie like that.
I know, you love her, but seriously, I'm not gonna apologize for nothing just because she's insecure. And have you even talked to her about eating my lasagna?
I haven't. She didn't do that.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, Janie, but if you can't patch things up with Bonnie, then I don't think we should see each other for a while.
Seriously?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you definitely are. Whatever, I'll talk to her. Jacob! It's me! Come on, man, I'm your sister. You can't ignore me forever. Seriously? I didn't do anything wrong. Just talk to me, okay?
Hi, Janie.
Jacob! You finally texted me back.
I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm sorry for getting between you and Bonnie. Are things better between you two?
Kind of. We're vegan now.
Okay.
It's hard. I really don't have a lot of energy, but Bonnie says that that's normal at first.
Uh-huh, cool. But what does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I guess it's not important. But I told her that I really needed to see my sister again, and she said okay. Even though you never apologized to her, I think it's okay if I come over one of these days.
What? Did she tell you that I didn't apologize?
Yeah.
Well, I did, a month ago, right after we texted. Even though I knew that I didn't do anything wrong, I called her up and said I was sorry.
She didn't mention that.
Jesus.
But all that's in the past now. She forgives you, and I would really love to see you again.
Yes, come over any time. Just you, okay?
Sure. How about tonight?
Yeah. I don't really know how to make a vegan meal, so I'll order something. We can just hang out and watch something on Netflix.
Perfect. I'll see you tonight. I told Bonnie that I was coming over.
Okay, she's fine with that, right?
Yeah, but she wants to come too.
Christ. Okay, the more the merrier. Hey, I'm going for a run this morning. Want to join?
Nah, thanks.
Come on, we used to go jogging all the time.
I know. I just don't feel up to it right now.
Are you okay?
What do you mean?
Nothing. Let me know if you change your mind.
Is it because I've gained weight? It's okay, Janie, you can say it. I'm getting fat.
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. I know what I look like. I've literally gained 15 pounds in a month, and I have zero energy.
Okay, yeah, you didn't look too great when I saw you.
I know. Being vegan is really difficult. I know I'm healthier on the inside, but I just don't have any energy to go to the gym anymore. I'm constantly taking naps now.
That's not good.
Bonnie says it's a hurdle that I have to get through. Eventually my body will recalibrate and I'll get back to the way I was.
Okay, no comment.
I'm happy now, Janie. I really am.
I never said you weren't, but happy people don't need to tell others that they're happy. Are you really okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Jacob, I'm going to tell you something, but you have to promise not to get mad and cut me off again.
What?
You promise?
Yes.
When you and Bonnie came over, I made sure to take inventory of everything in my fridge. Here's what I had before you got here. And here's what I had after you left.
No, that can't be right.
You see how much of my food has gone missing?
I didn't take it.
I'm not saying you did. I'm saying that Bonnie took it.
Why are you showing me this?
Because Bonnie is a fake vegan, Jacob. Can't you see that? She puts on airs to act like she's better than the rest of us meat eaters, and yet she steals my food whenever she comes over. And the worst thing is that she's dragging you into her nonsense.
I don't believe that.
Please, Jacob, open your eyes. Eat a frickin' turkey sandwich without feeling guilty. Life's too short.
I don't know. I love Bonnie.
Do you? Even if she's lying to you, manipulating you?
She's not.
If she were, if I proved that she's not a real vegan, what would you do?
I don't know.
Come on, Jacob. What would you do?
I'd leave her.
Really?
If she were lying about this, about something so important to her and us, then yes, I'd leave her.
Good.
But she's not, and I'll prove it. I'm going to talk to her right now.
Fine, but don't mention me, okay?
I won't.
You tricked your brother. You got in his head. I don't know what you mean. I know you talked to him. What did you say? Nothing. I just asked if he was happy. You're lying. You told him to rebel against me. He told me he doesn't want to be a vegan anymore, and I know it's because of you. It's really not, I promise. In fact, I'm thinking of going vegan myself. I was wondering if you would be able to help me. That's not true. It is. I've been thinking a lot about everything you've told me, and I really want to learn from you. Maybe you can come over and teach me? You mean it? Yes. And if I become vegan, then I'm sure my brother will come back into the fold too. Please? Come over tomorrow. I'll make you lunch, and you can tell me everything I'm doing wrong. Okay, I'd love to help you. Wonderful. Be at my house at noon. Gosh, I have so much to learn. Okay, lunch is all ready, so get here when you can. Great! May I ask what we're having? Of course, it's a cabbage and kale salad, no dressing, of course, and no seasoning. And I know that bottled water is terrible for the environment, so we're drinking tap. Doesn't that sound delicious? Yeah. I'm so excited for you to try it, and be brutally honest, of course. You have to tell me all the ways I can make it better. Gladly. And before you get here, I have to apologize in advance. There might be a slight aroma coming from the kitchen. Oh? Yeah, since I'm going vegan, I wanted to cook one final non-veg meal to test my resolve. So I've braised beef and hickory sauce simmering in the crock pot in the kitchen. It smells absolutely delicious, but I have no plans to eat it. It's just sitting there on my counter before I donate it to local orphans. I hope that won't be a problem. I'll try to ignore it. Great, see you soon. Where'd you go? I'm so sorry, Bonnie. I'm still in the bathroom. But I've been sitting here in your living room for the last 10 minutes. Yes, I'm sorry, but it might be a little longer. As a lifelong meat eater, my digestive system is pretty clogged. This is one of the many reasons I've decided to change my lifestyle. You understand. Of course. So just sit tight. And again, I am so sorry for the hickory smoked beef smell wafting through the house. I'm sure it must smell absolutely horrendous to you, especially compared to that delicious cabbage and kale salad we both enjoyed. Yes, I'll try to ignore it. Thank you. I know I said I was going to donate all that meat to the orphanage, but there's just so much of it, and I really don't want to give such hearty, savory, unhealthy food to those poor children. I think I'm just going to throw it out. Anyway, sit tight. I'll be down soon. Bonnie, are you okay? You left so suddenly. I'm fine.
Yeah, can I call?
No, I'd rather not.
Oh, okay. Are you back home right now?
Yeah, I have a bit of a stomachache.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope it wasn't the cabbage. I'm not sick though, so it's probably unrelated.
Yeah.
All the vegetables were thoroughly cleaned and prepared with love.
Yeah.
And it's so lucky that we didn't eat any of that meat I had in the kitchen. It was contaminated.
What?
Yeah, the craziest thing. A few minutes ago, I got a call from the butcher that the entire batch had been recalled. It was infected by mad cow. Thank God I've decided to go vegan. He told me the side effects to anyone who ate the infected meat, and it did not sound pleasant.
What side effects?
I probably shouldn't say. You already have a stomachache, and I really don't want to gross you out.
What side effects?
Well, the first effect is explosive diarrhea.
What?
Yep, everything just explodes out of you. The worst diarrhea of your life, I guess. I can't even imagine how awful that would feel.
And then what?
Huh? After the diarrhea?
Yes!
Oh, it gets so much worse from there.
Please tell me.
Wow, why are you typing in all caps? It's a little weird.
Sorry, but please tell me.
Okay, well, the diarrhea lasts for hours, which leads to some dehydration, and then a bit of vomiting after that, and then the bleeding starts.
Bleeding?
Yeah, you're capitalizing everything again.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, lots of uncontrollable bleeding.
From where?
Everywhere. The butcher sent me photos, really gnarly stuff. I guess some people even bleed from their fingernails. Can you believe that?
Oh God.
But it usually isn't fatal.
Usually?
Yeah, it's only 20% fatal, I guess. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about that because neither of us ate the meat.
Yeah.
If we did, we'd probably need to call a doctor right away. Bonnie, are you still there?
I'll call you later.
Bonnie, what's wrong? You didn't eat any of that meat, did you? Oh gosh, please tell me you didn't.
I gotta go.
Bonnie, listen carefully. The butcher told me a specific help number to call if someone got infected by mad cow. If you ate any of that meat, please tell me so I can give you the number.
Okay, I did.
Really? But you're a vegan.
Give me the number.
I will, but before I do, I just have to know. All the times you mentioned being a vegan, all the times you acted like you were better than the rest of us, it was all a lie?
Yes, okay, I lied.
Wow, that's terrible.
Give me the number.
You have diarrhea right now, don't you?
Yes.
You're sitting on your toilet right now, huh?
Yes.
How soon did it hit you?
Immediately.
Uh-huh. So, when you were driving back home, did you maybe have a little accident? In your pants?
Yes.
Wow, how embarrassing.
Why aren't you giving me the number?
Because you don't have mad cow. I made up all those symptoms.
What?
Yeah, I just added a bunch of laxatives to the meat. That's it. Once your diarrhea is finished, you'll be just fine. Maybe drink some Gatorade or something.
So, I'm not sick?
Just in the head.
Jesus, why would you do this to me?
Because.
I hate you. I hate you!
Sorry, maybe if you had treated me with respect, I wouldn't have laced the meat with all those laxatives. It's a shame, really. It probably tasted great. Did it? Did it taste great? Be honest.
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, I hope you feel better. Oh, and I almost forgot. I also added a bit of cat food to the meat. You know, just for fun. Hey, Jacob. I have to tell you something.
About Bonnie?
Yeah, I was right. She eats meat.
What did you do?
I finally got her to admit that she's a total hypocrite. You deserve better, Jacob. You really do.
Please tell me what you did.
Well, I sort of played a little prank. And some might say that I went a little far, but you can make up your own mind. I'll send over our text thread so you can see exactly what happened. Here's everything. Please read it.
I broke up with her.
Really?
Yeah, you were right.
Wow, thank you. I was worried you'd blame me for doing something so drastic.
No, honestly, it was kind of funny. And clever. And devious.
Thank you.
If I had heard what happened from Bonnie, I probably would have been mad, but seeing how you two talk to each other, seeing exactly what she said, it really makes me reevaluate our whole relationship. So I told her we needed to end things. She was still sitting on the toilet, by the way.
She didn't take it well?
No, she did not.
I'm proud of you, Jacob. I think you'll finally be happy.
I think so too.
So I have nothing against vegetarians or vegans. People can choose whatever diets work best for them, but I won't tolerate people who shove their lifestyles down others' throats, especially when they don't really follow the rules that they force onto the rest of us. Bonnie learned her lesson, of course. Jacob broke up with her and kicked her out. The last I heard, she's staying with her parents, and she's no longer telling people that she's a vegetarian. Jacob is a lot happier now. He doesn't have to put up with Bonnie's BS. I get to see him a lot more now. We go running 3 times a week, and he's already lost the weight he gained. He looks great, and he started dating someone new. Her name's Lucy, and I like her a lot. In fact, the 2 of them are coming over for dinner tonight. I'm making burgers.